season, no, or Bese Ekoya. On Sunday, now in the preview of this game, Obia Edge say, how are Chelsea going to play against Wolverhampton Wanderers?
And to go ahead, share via Angie, then you go. Say Chelsea na Kotia man Kabeka.
Say Joshua Zegzi, no,
no, they're off. Board, they're off and no, and
no, off.
Van, I can say so be free football.
Senior off.
Boy,
oh, the mammy, we are so Tobias and Russia.
Yeah, but so what's a who catch us? Sir Chelsea, the Shaman Kabeka.
Oh, then we are about so Tobias, my mammy, you are. Why? My main educative analysis. We are. For Canada, and I just says, almost answer Chelsea match, won't he? Yeah, we are. Don't worry. I will show. Chip when we hospital almost show. CD or take a year almost show. Will be a crown. Oh, you know so. Maybe I very fine. Yes, cool down. Oh, a man is asking to me, Cassana, who you be a bottom senior for us to table.
And I'll bound. That's how time go.
Because two was
are you ready? Andy, try all mommy.
Over there, Yama.
That's all you're ready.
About 10:47. We started 2 minutes.
I am ready now. Move try all mommy. No, me to us.
Chelsea go away to the Wolverhampton. Now, this was a game in 4 attempts that Chelsea in share Wolves won. Last season, almost share Chelsea back to back. And they team back to Frank Lampard the last time at Chelsea share Wolverhampton Wanderers. And now share Chelsea first game against Mancity. Now because kakra, but when team winning game we go back against 70 and also lackluster kakra. Now people were worried, and I think so. In the pre-match analysis, one of the things that I'm here very clear, and they say Chelsea's biggest threat against Wolves will come from transitions and how they transit in games, which was very important. Now, and you know, maybe I'll share a match now. BBC, about to find Noni Madueke, and you may not go do Wolverhampton Chromodum. And I'll post it on Instagram, say, BB will Chromo papa, or you see the SH word, I need to be more, I say. And Wolves for the fire plus Chelsea for the Sa. It will share a match now. Noni Madueke, yes, I come up. Now, Obia Boo, Wolverhampton Wanderers Stadium. Chelsea went into this game in a more regular formation, but changing Adieki Twebi and a rubber tactical board. No, so a 4-back Mark Crea, Levi Cole, Wesley Fofana, and Malo Gusto, with Moise Caicedo as a single pivot, Enzo Fernandez on the left as an 8, Cole Palmer on the right as an 8, Noni Madueke Mihaly Modric keeping the weight, and a bright friend Nicolas Jackson up top. Of course, so who share match Libya? Minnesota share. First few minutes. Now say senior Chelsea ball now be pinte to basketball kind of way, and it wasn't good helping anybody. Bia, it was a game in him. It was something that was not good at all. Now Oko tactical ball this one. Because now they be I can say Chelsea more a branch friend Cole Palmer. Now so Noni Madueke, how are they going to sustain pressure on the right hand side? It Malo Gusto mom Eban Fifi to come and invert next to Moise Caicedo. It's Chelsea Nyabona. It was Moise Caicedo holding the weight in a 3-2 on this side, then having Abrante Feli Cole Palmer and Enzo Fernandez both on the left and on the right. Now, if you watch the game, you could tell clearly say Abrante Feli Noni Madueke and Mihaly Modric were keeping the weight power for Chelsea, so it could help them progress the ball. Wolves for a team, they are pressing no matter what you do. Wolves are going to press, they are going to push you, they are going to prevent you from playing through or pressing. Now, everything that went on HSA last season, Chelsea for Ekofa a set piece coach by. Now, Mekacho said Chelsea for conceding a lot of goals from set pieces. The first goal at Chelsea said no, because of the set piece coach, your friend Bernardo Cueva Chelsea for Kofa by. So, Oshe corner kick Libya, and the video is here plus the pictures. Now, say Chelsea for corner kick Libya, Enzo Jinaho, Cole Palmer Jinaho. Bakuya left-footed, Bakuya right-footed. What that seeks to do, they say left-footed elbow corner on the right side of the ball and in swinger. Say right-footed elbow corner on the left side of the ball and out swinger. So we don't need to know who's for defense the enemy. Say Chelsea the ball in swinger and also the ball out swinger. So they can arrange on the defense to deal with it. So they didn't know. It was Cole Palmer and the ball Sabon. Now before we even talk about Cole Palmer, just before the ball in the corner, not Chelsea have 5 players on my ball on this side. Once the ball went through, I'm now attacking the first post, and then Nicolas Jackson a pili off at the far post, heading the ball into the net, 98 seconds into the game. You started the game in a very long time. Chelsea quickest goal in the English Premier League game. It was something I think brown in terms of momentum. But Chelsea now share go ni we pay. Then Oshimen game na boss Wolves for no. Enya ball na no transit. No mo kita ball no mo run channels no. Na ma game na ye din ma Chelsea for no. I think that was because of two things. First half, Chelsea had control of matching. One, Seboni became more scared. He wasn't relaxed and secure in possession. Now was one pressure match the ball finish him. That is why until Obi Awashe Romeo Lavia knew that Chelsea will miss Romeo Lavia against a team that presses very well. Again, the other thing I'm confused when they say what you have to do in this area without the ball against a Wolves side, also in the 4-3-3, but without the ball in the 4-4-2. And he said, Nipa has all pressure next to Kopama, next to Caicedo, and Malo Gusto. Now the counter press no so our from Kakra. It's not going to be pinte, and check and another long ball to Kopama. Now Kopama flick the ball. Then Chelsea goes on to make it 2-1. Our game, controlling the game, dictating the pace of the game and making sure it's unbeshe. But second half, maybe the game it wasn't won in the first half, it was in the second half. Now Enzo Maresca and the tactical tweaks. First one, Oyi Mihalo Modric film and the Pedro Neto buy. Then the whole team's intensity of the press went up by a notch. Now I'm pressing Wolves for no in certain zones are now very, very dangerous for them to do. Making sure that every time they will have all the balls to press Wolverhampton Wanderers, win the ball from them in those zones, and then play forward from there. I think say Oshe game now, Chelsea now buy one of the best things that happened to Chelsea was in this zone. Who said because the Kopama this time he didn't come from the right hand side into Richardo. Ebeye Kopama in this zone. Our receiving ball no say. And Noni Madueke na Enkadebia Kodebo ba wide no because there is Kopama, he brings the ball into this area very direct onto a goalkeeper no. A ball shot first one, now I take a deflection of an 8 Mary, now Kwakotum. Then the second one, the third one, Advantage for Noni Madueke Eshe and a hat trick. Then the job of Pedro Neto Ebemo. See, I think still it was a very good game, and all those who Chelsea for any Ajibebe 6-2. A very, very, very excellent display at the Molineux. Pedro Neto was good. Very good relationship with Abrante Felix, João Felix, and Ebemu, and he showed exactly what Chelsea wanted to do. Our game now, our boy against Wolverhampton Wanderers. For me, those are the principles: pressing, counter pressing, intensity, the turnovers, any transitions from Chelsea. Are very good. Which now, when was the last time a Chelsea able game? Now was 5-4-6. Not second half, Christopher Nkuku Muneba. Not João Felix Muneba. Not Pedro Neto Muneba. The depth at Chelsea Kita was very, very good, and it helped the team against the friend Wolverhampton Wanderers. And I'm going to call on a game, Renato Viega on his Instagram, say João Felix plus Pedro Neto. He said, Netflix. Era Omenya Chelsea had all 3 points away at the Molineux. But there's a big breaking news on Victor Oshimen. Which we are Chelsea here. Don't get ahead of yourself. Season after you are starting. Me believe it strongly that the team will even get better. Say your rotations no number 8 no and they are more natural. They will get better in their decision making. They will play well and they will control games even better. The biggest issue at Chelsea against Wolverhampton Wanderers was the lack of control. And one, it's the lack of personnel in Abranche and Romeo Lavia. I say just an irritation is going to come back. 2, it's the fact that the whole team weren't counter pressing well. Most especially Malo Gusto next to Moise Caicedo, and Moise Caicedo wasn't more secure in possession. In Chelsea able to control games, the quality of Kitano in that structure, they will be able to play very well. And games are the rotations were so important. Which this thing say and now Oshe game ni so better exactly how Chelsea played. Look at how the ball goes to the right hand side. Now rotations were for Richard Osharier. I know say you really enjoying it. Look at the rotations here. Now Kopama pulling the DM no out. Nicolas Jackson be pick ball now. The weight over here of Noni Madueke, they were all still keeping weight. Now Mihalo Modric keep you hold was very, very important. A lot of rotations. Then the switch of play from Abrante Enzo Fernandez. Once Cole Palmer is here, there is overload for Chelsea Football Club. They can win the numerical advantage. You know what I say? Switch the ball into the path of Noni Madueke. The runs of Noni Madueke Asisa. Last season, now called the call. This time, he comes more inside to receive the ball, and then it is more direct for Chelsea Football Club. The rotations, second half, bringing in Enzo Fernandez next to Caicedo to help in ball progression. I think so, but again, it is just early days yet. After the season has started, Chelsea will have to control games better. When teams control games better, now your teams they may hurt you. And then the teams will open up, say how to control games with the counter press will be very important going forward. Rich, start before the official bid Abre Victor Oshimen Ranajo. On the ban and none of Victor Oshimen say. Enyari obeko Saudi Arabia.
Wo so mu keeper no ono ane da da bia mo.
You say sa ono ane da mo. Ono ane da. Go see me say enyari obeko Saudi Arabia. And I think say baby due na duro.
Akwa me na menya show so go.
It is time for Chelsea to show say omo real metal to add Oshimen to the team. Omo team do Oshimen cut team no ho. Then they are almost there. And the meeting that Chelsea person sales in Sterling and Benjamin Chilwell, whether to Manchester United or not, Victor Oshimen agent calendar, say on your package. But it is very, very close. Say Chelsea can do a deal for Abrante, your friend Victor Oshimen. Arsenal, as we say, team and on team in a very long time at Aston Villa by 2-2. Make sure match. Let me say Arsenal team now too rigid. Kakramami, very, very defensive, but they'll get the job done. Thomas Partey, and the second goal for Arsenal Football Club. And Arsenal in 2024, 10 games, 9 wins, 1 draw, 0 losses, goals scored 30, goals conceded 3. Actually, one of the heading, so we're breaking it down. But I can't several times say, so Arsenal team now, the defense, no, ain't just the defense. And the job Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus will do without the ball because so many more now they are able to track back and then help the team in terms of making sure someone solidify or match on them. Erling Braut Haaland on Saturday, a hat trick of goals against Ipswich Town. Quality player. Now, any Haaland or mobile before games were planned. You also did a game in him. Then, in just the first half, no Bob Breeze. Second half, the next one, and almost shut up Ipswich Town to get a job done. Now, Haaland, actually, against every Premier League team, Haaland, Atontina against that team in there. And Pep Guardiola said the numbers are ridiculous. He can compete in terms of goals with Cristiano and then Messi, of course, in those numbers there. And this is the numbers of Erling Haaland. 315 games, Haaland has a 260 goals at age 24. Cristiano Ronaldo at age 24. No, I said 132. Messi, no, I said 197. But you see how Erling Haaland will finish. Any slot away, our Liverpool Chromos on the first game as Jurgen Klopp replacement against Brentford. Actually, over against Brentford, any easy game. But Ancelotti was able to control the game and then get a job done. It's Michel Tima, your friend Brentford, by 2-0. And it's the dominance of Mohamed Salah and all of the Lewandowski. I think that this season is a resurgence. And against Athletic Bilbao, he really did prove his mettle. Oshiego, Lamine Yamal, Oshiego. But for me, the best player of that Barcelona team were Marc Casado and Pau Kubasi. Kubasi, excellent on the ball. Also very aggressive in winning the duels and then play forward. And of course, I mentioned friend Marc Casado. Barca Eka se omuya midfielders, Frankie de Jong, Pedri, Eretene, Gaviena, Mayeno. In the middle of the park, Casado stood up and he was counted. Of course, Pablo Gavi, Pedri Ebano, he could also be in there, played some good stuff. But for me, the best player, Pau Kubasi against Tima, the friend Athletic Bilbao. Of course, Nico Williams Bano will not win up. Which, now, I don't know if this is the problem. Madrid team, Vini, Mbappe, Rodrigo Goes. We have to take all of them out. I mean, Mbappe near the film, and San Hendrik, Diaz, and go after that shot from a branch friend Federico Valverde. The characteristic of Madrid, and they say, no matter how far it goes, they will find a way to get a goals for you, and then they got a job done. And now, of course, Madrid ends Jumano by 3-0. I think that final season is starting. Ancelotti will still learn how to use the front three, But Hendrik and now Barca for Madrid for a friend Bobby, almost say that's a sneak name. He has announced himself FC Barcelona as the new boy from Tima, your friend from Brazil, 18 years, 35 days. Hendrik, the first goal at the Santiago Bernabeu. Now I have time for you.
Okay.
Ava, okay.
O time now.
Okay. Okay.
Ade.
As a Nedi, I would see me Kasebi. First, that called the Namuza.
I'm into us. Oh, Kasana me Bekambia. Also, mean come on into.
Aye.
Meeting baby Dean, me Yamadia. Oh, Saba catch him. I didn't my idea.
I shall one corner yedding. You will say the house yedding. You was a deal the way you
I'm cousin.
Now, Tim Brighton and could take care of
some Pierce City. Yeah, Jerry has so many born.
Now, you know who Pierce in Winter Brighton, see UPS. Brighton UPS. And I'll PS
right.
Michelle love for me. I wish you be.
Yeah, ref in the van. Yeah, I show. Sir, I Sir, I was goalkeeper. Yes, so I found wait. One not the one. Was it sometimes me and Casam Manchester now. Edru maybe an ye near me. Amen. When you be
last week was the first goal. Yes, such a table. No, maybe second. When say and then they will never wow Manchester. Maybe I don't standards and now picture not trendy and then number be a Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, OBI now will be a crazy picture. I had to watch it. Have you seen
yes, sir, Claire go.
Okay, Claire go.
Rev is a fact.
This was actually born a Claire.
Yeah, show born in a day.
Oh, tap it, I say. You have a just relax. Me, I make him see car and make his car.
Have you ever said,
Oh, Russia, I say.
Mammy.